Okay, so hey guys, welcome to another trade review. Then before I start this video, I wanna just remind myself that stop wasting time scrolling YouTube, Ian. Stop wasting time on shorts, okay? After trading, get your ass to do the trade review, journal the trade, and go to sleep. Yeah, because it's really late right now. Just finish after finishing work, doing the trading stuff. So yeah, I realized that I've been wasting a lot of time on scrolling social media. Really waste of time, guys. Okay, so right now I'm really tired and it's literally 1 a.m. Yeah, I'm literally 1 a.m. right now. So yeah, here I am doing this trade review and I'm gonna go sleep after that. So yeah, so today I did 3 trades basically. Yeah, surprise, huh? Ooh, 3 trades. You broke the rules. Well, not really. So from this 3 trade, the first trade was a short trade, and within 1 minute, I basically just closed the trade because I knew that the trade has lost the plot. But overall, I realized one thing is that so for the first trade, I realized that I'm still hesitating to close the trade when it lose the plot. So actually, first I hesitated to enter the trade, okay, because there was a nice CB there, and I actually felt like entering it, but yeah, I missed it. I missed the entry, and yeah, I wanted to enter back, but yeah, the end when I literally until the end I hesitated, and when I closed the trade, that is what made me incur a bigger loss. And then after that I accidentally pressed another time, which made me enter another trade, and I just closed it right away. I didn't hesitate as well. So that's the first trade. And then after that, oh, okay, sorry. And then after that I realized that I told myself that okay, I should stop trading right now. And then I was just looking at charts and I saw another trade idea, and I was thinking that okay, I want to give this a go because I was just watching price action, and yeah, I was just trying. I was just watching price action and I just entered again. And this time I price offered more than 5 handles, okay? Price offered 6 handles. But I was doing the training, trying to hold more than 5 handles because it felt like it could have give me more. So for the second trade, it I trusted the trade because of the SMT. Yeah, we had SMT divergence. So dollar was going higher and Nasdaq basically form a higher high when S&P and Dow form a lower high. So that was it. That was the narrative. And I entered short, and then and yeah, I was feeling a little uncomfortable, but at the same time, I was telling myself, okay, this time I will try to hold it longer. So now thinking back, why did I hold the trade? Was it me just seeing price action? Or was it me, part of me wanting to recover the loss that I made in the first trade, plus make some profits? So yeah, before trading, I realized that right now I'm still struggling. Not struggling, I'm still thinking like every time when I have the first trade that's profitable, and especially when I come up in a profitable week. So it really makes me like I don't want to break my winning streak. But in trading, it's impossible, okay? In trading, it's all about losing. It's all about managing your losses because losing is part of being profitable. And the most important thing in trading is about risk management. It's about minimizing. It's about preserving your capital. So yeah, you can say that I was afraid of losing. But so yeah, I'm glad that I lost the first trade, and I lost it like in 1 minute. And then this for the second trade, it, five handles were offered in like 3 minutes, and I realized that I shouldn't go too overzealous with the TP. Yeah, even though I watch it paying out, like I say I'm going to do some training, I should also like have a target. So I think I'll slowly grow into 6 handles, and slowly go into 7 handles. So yeah, for the second trade, the other thing that I did wrongly was that basically it offered me 6 handles at the lower quadrant of the new opening range gap, which is the lowest hanging fruit objective. Okay, and at the same time, when S&P cleared that low, reaching the lower quadrant of the new opening range gap, Nasdaq failed to make that lower low. Okay, so that was the other sign that is telling me that okay, the trade has lost the plot. Once again, right here, I hesitated to close the trade when it was in profit, and it was basically telling me that okay, it's not going to go down there, it's not going to spool there. Just take what you have right now, because literally a swing low form. So that was basically a potential intermediate swing low, because Nasdaq failed to make that swing low at the confluential area, which is the lower quadrant of the new opening range gap. So after the second trade, I told myself, okay, that was enough. I'm just gonna watch price action. But then after watching again, it was the 1050 macro, and I just saw something. We had displacement above the 28 May and dog, and there was a BC form, and I was just telling myself, okay, it is the lunch macro. Price has been going lower and lower and lower. So the draw was reaching back into the first presented fair value gap. Yeah, because ICT said in the podcast, if if like let's say you miss the first presented fair value gap, like price didn't even trade the first presented fair value gap and traded down into liquidity. So during the lunch macro, wait until 10:30 and aim for the first presented fair value gap, because price will likely drop like that. And especially if the whole AM session we're just going down, going down, going down. So basically, I went along, and this time I was hesitating whether should I hold on to the trade, hold it longer. But I just tell myself, okay, recover the loss is better, because I've lost one trade already. And the second trade was basically a break even trade, because I closed the trade right before right before price get to turn on me. And the third trade got my 5 handles, and that's it. After that, I was literally just done. So yeah, that's the story of today's trading, and basically I'm out in profits of $2.5. Yeah, basically a break even day plus a little bit. Yeah, so gonna close the week with these profits, desensitizing myself from the outcome of trading. Let me think. Really not really lah. Because today I have that little bit feeling of that kind of roller coaster feeling, feeling afraid, that the trade will turn on me. Basically, my feeling was telling me to just quit, just close the trade. But then I was hesitating because I didn't want to lose. So yeah, being honest right here, being real right here, and this is me journaling my trade. Okay, so yeah, I'm being very honest, and right now I'm just putting out right here. Okay, right now at the moment I'm still afraid to lose, because the last two trades was a profitable trade. So yeah, I'm very glad that I lost the trade. Every time I lose a trade, it reminds me that okay, now you have lost a trade. What you want to do about it? I want to recover the drawdown, and it reminds me that losing is part of being profitable. So yeah, still learning, still it's like something that yeah, losing is part of being profitable. Like I always say this in my trade reviews, but do you actually feel it and realize it? Like at the moment, I don't really truly realize it. That I'm not really that comfortable losing, especially when I'm having a winning streak. So this is something that right now I'm still learning through. Over time, I believe I will overcome it, and that time I'll be a trading monster. No feeling towards the trade, either winning or losing. No feeling at all. So overall, yeah, the biggest lesson for today is that I'm my the biggest lesson for me today is that I'm still hesitating to close the trade when you lose the plot. Like when my feeling tell me to just close the trade, the analyst in me tells me to close the trade, but I didn't close it because I just didn't want to lose. But in the end, I still end up closing it with more loss. Okay, if I didn't hesitate and just close it, I would actually have a little bit more profits and just wait for a better chance. When the trade lose the plot, close it, wait for another trade, wait for a better trade, and enter again. So yeah, this is what I plan to do, and this is what I will slowly go into. And yeah, it's a process. And guys, I'm new here, so I'm learning about myself. And one thing that ICT say that in the beginning, you want to lose shit tons of money because that is where you will learn. And again, when I say losing shit tons of money, I'm not saying blowing the account and stuff, okay? You only lose how much you can afford to lose. And right now for me, it's five handles, it's the bare minimum. So the second thing is that don't be greedy, slowly grow. So right now five handles and I'll slowly grow into six handles. And I must make sure the range that is offered to me, like the potential range of profit, has to be more than 10 handles for me to get the 6 handles. So yeah, did I feel like yeah, when I turn out no profits on the second trade? Yeah, definitely I feel a little bit. I feel that I could have just take the profit. Or like I said, I just close the trade, but I hesitated because I was afraid of losing. So yeah, still close the day with profits. Gonna close the week with profits as well. But once again, I want to just gentle reminder tell myself losing is part of being profitable, Ian. So lose and then win. Drawdowns are like slingshot. Don't be afraid of losing a trade. This is something that I've realized, and I believe I will slowly realize from through trading more and more and more. And yeah, so that's it for today's trade review, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, now slowly recovering from my drawdown. So, yeah.